Alright, hey everyone, it's me, Socrateez, and we're back at it again. So today we're doing another solo Socrassociates, and for that we are going to be doing Shovel Knight from the Treasure Trove collection. We are going to be playing the original Shovel Knight campaign, and let's just stick with that. Shovel of Hope. We shall be... That's weird. What am I spelling? Socra. We'll be Socra. It's been forever typing stuff out. Alright. Would you like to swap the bodies of any character in the main cast? So, fun fact about this game, and one of their updates, they actually did a body swap feature where you get to change the gender of every character so their design gets changed slightly, and it's pretty cool. For now, we're just going to stick with the original. Alright, let's do this. So, for those of you who don't know, and have never heard of Shovel Knight, it is a Kickstarter game that was very successful in its funding, and was released to critical and fanfare acclaim. That was probably, that sounded dumb. But anyways, so the game comes out, it's fantastic, and they continued to make content for it from 2014 all the way till 2019 when they released the final additional campaigns, and it's fantastic. And I'm talking right over the story. So, plot is Shovel Knight and Shield Knight, very close, heroes together. And then, at the Tower of Fate, Shield Knight fell, and thus Shovel Knight lost his companion. But now, without champions, the land was seized by a vile power, the Enchantress, and the Order of No Quarter. Man, I can't talk. Now the tower is unsealed, and devastation looms. A new adventure is about to begin. So yeah, I completely, spoke over the plot, but yeah, that basically, go fight the evil doers after losing Shield Knight. So yeah, looks like a classic old school game. It feels like a classic old school game. Very reminiscent of Mega Man and DuckTales with the pogo bounce, like Scrooge used to have. But yeah. So this is Shovel Knight. Find as much money as you can. There is not a live system. You just simply lose a ton of your money when you die. So, with that in mind, I'm gonna try not to die that often. You can also destroy checkpoints for extra money. Probably won't see me doing that a lot because recording this, I don't want to waste a ton of time having to retread old ground while I, am dumb and destroy my own checkpoints and have to go back after my gold. So yeah, Shovel Knight. Fantastic game. If you haven't played it, it's so worth buying at any price, really. When it came out, it was pretty cheap, but since they've added content, if you own the game, you always got the content added to it. And after they released the other content, it was kind of factored into the price, so the game's price has increased over time, but it is well worth every penny. And plays and feels fantastic. So yeah, it's side-scroller platformer. I promise we'll probably do something different next time, maybe. I don't know. Since the last time I did this, it was Donkey Kong Country. I guess me and Emily did do the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon demo, but for a full playthrough, yeah, we'll try to do something different other than side-scrolling platformer. But I feel like it's important to share how fantastic this game is. It looks gorgeous. I mean, look at these graphics. Fantastic. It's meant to look kind of like an NES game, but of course it's running a lot better with better visuals and color and everything. So take that for what you will. But yeah. And I own this on multiple game systems, and if I have a need to, I'll buy it on others. So, but today we're playing the Switch version. Switch version runs fine. I already had the Switch hooked up and some save files. The Xbox is in need of an update. I changed Wi-Fi stuff, so didn't feel like going through all that. So we're gonna stick to the Switch version. Really just runs well on everything. I mean, they even released this game. I mean, when it first came out, it was a little more prominent, but there is a Wii U, a 3DS version, and even a PlayStation Vita version for those who have that. It's just my understanding that some of those versions don't have all the extra content added to them, which is understandable to be working on... sorry. Lost track of what I was saying. To be working on older consoles that are kind of outdated. But... oh no, I took damage. I thought I was going to get away from this level without taking damage. Yeah, so gold and treasure is used to buy upgrades and other things, so it's important to kind of get as much as you can, especially early in the game when health is low and no additional items and weapons. Try not to die so you don't lose everything, or at least a lot of it. You lose money based on how much you have at the time. So it's not a huge deal early on to die, but when you're trying to save up for those upgrades and you keep dying and you get to a point where you can't go back and get your money. Because it is designed in the sense of Dark Souls, where if you do die, then you can go back to that same spot you died to try to reclaim your lost gold. But if you die on the way to there, you lose more gold and the original stuff that you were after is gone. So most certainly do not want to lose track of that. But yeah, this game is pretty fantastic. It is one of my favorites. Here soon we're going to have to play through a really bad game, because if I just keep playing my favorites, it's like, what's the point? I'm gonna know what's happening. So yeah, that's been a hot minute. Had some different issues going on, and personally, I'm not going to get into it, but it's kind of hindered my work on a lot of video stuff. I am working on a few. I think right now I've got a total of 3 episodes. 1 full episode of Socrateez Thinks About that I'm working on, and then a 2-part, because my videos have been getting progressively long, and I want to try to break down the time, kind of see what works better, whether it be the long videos or the short videos. If you could just, I mean, if it's something you're interested in, let me know what you think, which ones you prefer. Should I cut down on time? Should I stick with the progression of, dang it, the progression and road I've been going down of making longer and longer videos? I mean, it just takes longer. Oh, and there it is. I died. So yeah, if you die there, you can go back to that spot and get your treasure back. That was so dumb. Not died in that spot in a long time. You can go back and claim your treasure so that you don't lose a lot, because I didn't pay attention to last screen, but probably lost quite a bit for the amount of money I had at the moment. Let's try not to make the same mistake. There we go. I got an apple. Yeah. Cool. This guy gets... oh, well, I could just wait for him. He always screws me up there. He's usually the one I die to, because I run in after him and then he bumps into me and I go flying off that pit. Ugh. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. All the treasure. So, yeah. That's what's new with me. What's new with you guys? Haven't seen you in a bit. Guess the last thing I uploaded was the... oh, geez. It was Pokemon demo, and then before that it was the Donkey Kong Country 3 Christmas special, so... I had all intentions of getting more content out for this year, because we're in 2020 now. And the hope is that I will continue to do that. So, this is kind of being put in here as a little bit of filler. I had not intended on working on this until after the first episode of Socrateez Thinks About was done for the year. But things happen, timing, everything. I had time today to start working on sessions of this, so here we are. And Black Knight, I knew you'd show your face sooner or later. The cerulean coward. Turn back, Shovel Knight. There's nothing here for you anymore. Stand aside, Black Knight. I have no quarrel with you. I must return to the Tower of Fate. Your time has dulled your senses, can't you see? This entire valley has been conquered by the Enchantress, and her invincible knights of the Order of No Quarter stand between you and the tower. And none of that matters, because anyone after the Enchantress has to go through me. Steal thy shovel. Alright. So, first boss fight. Kind of gives you a little bit of windows to open to attack. Whoop! Like he'll laugh at you. There he is. Because this game gets pretty hard. You have to be prepared. Bam! That pogo bounce is the best thing about it. They took the best thing from DuckTales. Because if you haven't played the classic DuckTales, that game is great. Scrooge McDuck's pogo bounce, amazing. And they just incorporated it into here. Also worth noting, they incorporated it into Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. God, I can't talk today. Tropical Freeze, when you played as Cranky, he got the same pogo ability with his cane. So that's just something that, for some reason, here in the recent years has been used a lot more. I don't know. Catch her! So after beating certain levels and main levels, you get the opportunity to catch Shield Knight for a little extra story relevance, and it matters to the ending later. You want to catch her every time. Or him, if you use the body swap feature. It's all good. Also put out the campfire. Only you can prevent wildfires. So you get this nice town. Halt! No weapons! We have enough to worry about lately without everyone swinging swords around. Oh, haha, that's no weapon. Just a shovel. You may enter then. And don't forget, press the up button to talk to everybody. Thanks. So a little hub world with the town. The Bard! Hail, traveler! I am but a simple bard, and I have a big problem. I've lost all my music sheets. My entire repertoire lays scattered across the land. If you ever find a music sheet, return it to me, and I shall reward you handsomely. I'm handsome. He called me handsome. I'm handsome. Whoa! You have 2 music sheets. Magnificent. Take 500 gold for each. Yes. Wonderful. Let's see here. Oh, you found the rival. Black Knight has fine musical taste. Should have studied composition. But then I suppose I'd be the one with the rival. Now that I have this music sheet, I can perform it for you at any time. Just ask. So yeah, you can talk to the Bard here anytime you find music within levels, and he'll play that song for you as you wander around the town. It's really cool. Good way to get some recording of Shovel Knight music. Hello. Pottage and poultry, mutton and meat. Your maximum health will increase if you eat. Bring me a meal ticket and I'll whip up a feast. Gotition might have some. Now where's that sly beast? Right beneath you. And so then you can buy meal tickets from him that get increasingly more expensive, and you use them to upgrade your health. I'll dazzle your palate in no time or less. So bon appetit and pardon the mess. Oh, he's rhyming. I never really paid attention to his dialogue, but he rhymes when he talks. That's cool. No appetite? You can fight. You can't fight evil on an empty stomach, you know. Sandwich. And I think you can even just sit here and keep buying. Yeah, but that's a lot more expensive. That would be all my money. And then the Magicist will increase your magic ability once you find relics, which I don't have relics yet, but that's where I'm going to do. Where I'm going is to go by. And you have all these cool creative characters. You can talk to Grandma Swamp, Double Trouble, Soil and Shovel. My third eye knows your useless infos. Excavation, the number of dig piles you've dug is 7. Aram Infiniosa, the amount of gold you've collected is 5,953. Thanato Refutianum, Refutatum, the number of times you've fallen in battle is 1. Pardon me. The total time you have spent on this adventure is 13 minutes. That's pretty accurate. Let's see, all acts, so come back for more facts. Thanks for helping me, kindly witch. I'm not a witch. She's in every game, every Shovel Knight campaign, what I meant to say. And everyone's always calling her a witch, but apparently she's not. Suppose peaceful solitude is too much to ask. Well, as long as I'm stranded here, shall we pass the time with a little game? I just need 100 gold first. Yes. Alright. I'll conjure up some things, and you can hit them towards targets for points, okay? So yeah, fun little mini game. You can do to get some extra rewards. I'm not very good at this. Ah! So many. I don't think I did so good. Color me impressed. Oh yeah, I did good. I got the music. Cool. More money for me, and more music to listen to. Mona's a really cool character. She doesn't get a lot of time in the Shovel Knight campaign, but she gets a lot of development in the others. And it's cool. Specifically, Plague Knight. Hey, Shovel Knight, I know things are tough, but don't throw in the trowel. Yes, Croker is here to tell puns, and he is my favorite character because puns. Ponographic. Psh, that King Knight. You give him an inch, and he thinks he's a ruler. God, I love him so much. Yes, I'll buy a Tropple Chassel. Chalice. Tropple Chassel. What's a chassel? Chalice. This guy sells you the relics. Specifically, I just need the fishing rod. So now I can fish up fish that will grant me the Tropple things that he was selling. Those are cool. Let's see. I want more maximum magic. Let's upgrade this. Sweet. Alright. Ready to roll on through town. Look at this horse people. Are you Bojack? Are you Bojack Horseman? Cool. Alright. I can get her to come over here. Jump on that platform there. And get up there. Come on. A little closer. Sweet. And more music. Do-do-do-do. Alright, sweet. We are well on our way. What are we at? I think we're at the good point to stop. We've done the first level. We've already visited the village. Now it's time to take on King Knight or the Spectre Knight. I think we'll do King Knight first. Cool, gang. Well, thanks for hanging. We'll be back again soon. Bye-bye.